At the recent NCAA Convention that featured some groundbreaking legislation, 3 Big 12 student athletes were part of history.
Oh, phenomenal experience. I mean, talk about something that you'll remember forever. Definitely something that I'll remember, that I'll cherish, and learned a lot.
I do understand that being a student athlete, we did make a big impact here as being the first student athletes to vote. It feels great knowing that.
I think it'll be special that maybe if my kids one day come into collegiate athletics, or I'm an administrator and I'm here at this convention and I see a student athlete standing up, that I can say, me and 2 of my friends now were here way long ago for the very first time and we made history. I think it'll be special.
It was really cool to sit in here and listen and see people speak, presidents of universities, commissioners of conferences, people that you read about or you see on TV, and then speak right after them as their equal.
Even in the previous mechanisms that we used to make rules, we gathered student athlete input, but rightly, when we're in this room discussing that legislation, that discussion has an impact on the way people vote.
I mean, I felt like I was a full-blown politician. I mean, I had sort of formulated my own ideas and then was sort of polling the people from the other conferences and everything.
When you're in the moment, you know, it's just like a game almost. It's you're focused on what you're trying to do and you're trying to make sure you're doing the right thing. There's nothing like actually seeing and hearing a human being stand up and tell you exactly how they feel. It puts a face and puts a human quality that a survey or even a recommendation from a SAC board or something like that doesn't do. And it's really important to hear student athletes on both sides. That you'll see it was not at all that student athletes voted in unison of this or that. The student athletes were split on a lot of different issues. We got to communicate with the other student athletes. It was interesting because, you know, as the Big 12, as a conference, we focused on, you know, certain policies, and we were focusing on trying to make sure there was a clear statement on, let's say, the concussion policy.
At the end of the day, it's for the well-being of a student athlete. I'm not just looking out for myself, I'm looking for thousands and thousands of other people's voices and bodies and anything else that really falls under the model of collegiate athletics. So I think we really came together and had a good camaraderie between the 15 of us and really got some things discussed that will help everybody.
Ty and Maddie and Anthony did a spectacular job. All of them spoke. All of them were very articulate, and I wouldn't have traded our 3 student athletes for any that I saw today.
For the Big 12 Digital Network, I'm Wendell Barnhouse.